Today I'm going to talk to you about ways that you can practice your harp when you don't have a harp. So many of us will have found ourselves in the position where we might be on holiday, or perhaps we're visiting friends, or maybe even our harp is getting some repairs done and we don't have our instrument in front of us. And so we're going to talk a little bit about some exercises you can do which will help your harp playing even without plucking the strings. Now, before we jump into these exercises, I do want to say that it is totally fine. In fact, it's beneficial to have a break from harp practice. It is absolutely acceptable if you're away off enjoying your holiday or like I said, visiting friends, or you're away from home. It's fine to have a few days away from harp practice. You're allowed. When you get back, you'll still remember how to pluck those strings, and perhaps the break will do you good. But maybe you find yourself out and about and you have something that you are actually preparing for, and you want to make sure that you are in tip-top condition for when you get back and you get back to those harp strings. So I found myself in this position recently when William and I went on holiday, and I knew that I needed to keep my harp playing up even though I didn't have a harp with me. And so one of the exercises I did was a finger conditioning exercise. So you can do this anywhere. You could do it sitting at dinner, sitting by the pool, reading a book. If someone else is driving a car and you're a passenger, you could do it then. You just need your hands free, that's all. And I did this whilst lying on a sun lounger, reading a book, enjoying the beautiful Lanzarote sun. So a finger conditioning exercise. So all we're going to do, get our hands nice and relaxed, and we're simply going to move through each of our fingers and open the gap in between each of our fingers, and then move back the way as well. It's a very simple little exercise. That's all we're doing, just opening that little gap in between the fingers. And this helps us to strengthen our fingers and strengthen our whole hand. It gives really great, strong, independent fingers. And the one you might find the most difficult is when you're working in between the ring, the middle and the ring finger, this third and fourth finger for harpists. That can be quite a tricky one to work on. And that's because this third and fourth finger, they really want to work together. They don't like to be working on their own and be separate. But that makes this all the more important for us to practice, because of course when we're on our harp strings, we want to be able to control that third and fourth finger independently of each other. Another great exercise that you can try, all we need for this one is a flat surface. It could be a table or a chair, or you can even just put your hands on your lap. That will work as well. And what we're going to do is we're just going to have our hands nice and relaxed and flat on our surface. And very simply, we're going to lift one finger each time. You can start by lifting the same finger in both hands. Nice and easy. Thumbs as well. And you can also lift more than one finger in each hand. So you can start lifting two fingers in each hand, just moving through all the different combinations. And you can even lift different fingers in each hand. Really, really challenging your mind there, lifting up lots of different groups. And so moving through all these different combinations, this is going to really help strengthening your fingers, making them nice and independent. And you can also challenge yourself further if you are away on holiday with a friend, or you're somewhere with another harpist friend or another musician friend. You guys can both have your hands flat on the flat surface, and you can copy the fingers that the person is lifting up. And this way you don't have that opportunity to kind of think ahead. You don't get to think, okay, now I'm going to lift my third fingers, and you lift them, but you have to copy the other person. So it becomes much more quick fire, and it's a really great way to work through those conditioning exercises. So whatever you're up to, wherever you are in the world, I hope that you are enjoying practicing with or without your harp, or just generally having fun.